Hey guys, welcome to ANS Solver. Today we'll be learning the concept of finding the variance and the standard deviation, which is a subtopic in the chapter of the continuous random variables. Okay, so first you need to know the formula. Okay, so if you remember the formula for variance, okay, this is mainly for the variance, correct? The formula for variance is the E of x square minus the e of x the whole square. Correct? This is the formula we know. Even from AS level we have done this formula. But now in this chapter, the e of x square is calculated when you integrate, okay, from the lower limit to the upper limit, correct, with x square, okay, multiplied to the f of x, okay, dx. This is basically the formula for ex square minus, this is basically mean the whole square. We know in the previous video we had done the formula of the mean, which is the lower limit to the upper limit integration with x into the f of x dx, correct, and this will be squared, correct. This is the formula which we know. Okay, so the only thing which is new, which you need to note, is that e of x square is basically x square into the f of x with the lower limit to the upper limit. Correct? This is what you need to know. So now you can write this as, okay, first, let's say if we are taking this example here and we are asked to calculate the variance, okay, and the standard deviation. Okay, for the standard deviation, it's really simple. Okay, for the standard deviation, the variance which you calculate, you just need to root the variance, correct, because standard deviation is a square root of the variance, correct. So in this case, if I want to calculate the variance first, okay, what I need to do is I need to first calculate the e of x square. The e of x square is basically the integration from 0 to 2 with x square multiplied by, okay, the f of x, which is 3 over 8 x square, correct, dx. Now I can write this as 3 over 8 x raised to 4 with the integration from 0 to 2 dx, correct. Now I can write this as 3 over 8, correct, from 0 to 2, sorry for the bad in writing, yeah, from 0 to 2 with x raised to 4 dx. Now what I can do is I can write this as 3 over 8. What is the integration of x raised to 4? It's simply x raised to 5 over 5 with the limits 0 to 2. Now you can write this as 3 over 8, correct. In the place of x, first you put the value of 2. So you simply write 2 raised to 5 over 5, correct, where you simply get 32 over 5. Minus, when you put 0 in the place of x, you get 0. Now, what you can do is you can simply do 3 over 8 multiplied to 32 over 5. So when I do 3 over 8 multiplied by 32 over 5, you basically get your answer as 12 over 5. Now this is basically your e of x square, okay, not the variance. Now in the previous video where we had done the mean, the concept of finding mean, okay, there we had stated that the e of x, okay, we know is 1.5, correct, for the same question. This is what we know from the previous video. Okay, I'll just write previous video so that you're not confused. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to write this as 12 over 5 minus the e of x, which is 1.5, the whole square. Okay, when you do this, you get basically the value of the variance. Okay, so the variance will be 12 over 5 minus 1.5, the whole square. So you get your answer for the variance as 3 over 20. Correct? Which can be written as 0.15. Anything will do. So this is the value which you have for the variance. Now you need to calculate the standard deviation also, which is basically the square root of 0.15, which is the variance, as the standard deviation is a square root of variance. So when I do this on the calci, I get my answer basically as 0.387, which is basically the standard deviation which I get. So this is basically the calculation for the variance and the standard deviation. The standard deviation is pretty simple. For variance, you just need to know this formula here, correct? Which I have marked here in red, boxed here in red. Correct? This is the formula which you need to know. Okay, and once you know the formula, it's basic substitution. You need to be very strong with your integration for this full chapter. Correct? So yeah, this is the concept of the variance and standard deviation. Thank you very much for watching this video.